I'm going to have a discussion with you regarding this particular subject, that is Masdar, the verbal noun. So Masdar is another important category that we should understand properly, inshallah, in Arabic language. So Masdar, it means source, origin, source or origin. In Arabic, um we can see a number of patterns in Masdar. Thank you. Now, Alhamdulillah, we have been doing al-fail al-sulasi al-mujarrad, triliteral verbs. And as you can see, the triliteral verb, the basic form it has six verbs. Bab nasra yansuru, bab daraba yadribu, bab fataha yaftahu or dhahaba yadhabu, bab samiya yasma'u, bab hasiba yahsibu, bab karuma yakun. So as you can see from all these six patterns, we can find the Mudari form is different from the Mari form. For example, from Nasara, it becomes Yensuru. The first fa radical, ain radical, lam radical, where fa and lam will always be default with fataha, whereas the ain radical will have fataha or kasra or dhamma in the Madi. In the Mudari as well, if you say Nasara Yensuru, the fa radical will always will have, the harful Mudari will always will have fataha, Yensuru, ya, with fataha, and then fa radical will get always sukun, and ain radical leave it as it is, aside, and then you come for lam radical, it carries dhamma. So the ain radical, it may have either fataha or kasra or dhamma. Ain radical either fataha or kasra or dhamma. So it's Bab Nasara Yensuru, so it gets dhamma. And what are the other verbs? For example, kataba, yaktubu, sajada, yajru, talaba, yatrubu, all will come under the category of Nasara Yensuru. So the ain radical will get dhamma in the Mudari. And similarly, we have another Bab Daraba Yadribu, where you find Pataha in the Madi on the Ain radical, and Kasra on the Ain radical on fail Mudari form, Daraba Yadribu. Right? Like now we did Nazla Yenzil. And that one is Fatah Yaftahu group, Bab Fatah Yaftahu or Zahab Edahu. Two sides are Fataha. In the Madi also Fataha, in the Mudari also Fataha. And Sami Esma'u, in Madi you get Kasra, and Mudari you get Fataha. And Karuma Ikrum, both the sides Dhamma, and Hasiba Yasibu, both are Kasra. The last, these two, Karuma Ikrumu and Hasiba Yasibu, are less in numbers, whereas Bab Nasra Yansuru, Bab Daraba Yadribu, Bab Fataha Yaftahu, and Bab Sami Yasma'u, these are, they are in very large numbers. We find many number of verbs on these categories. Similarly, its Masdar form also are in different patterns. So let me explain what is Masdar. Masdar is, as I said, the translation is verbal noun, or you can say source, or you can say origin. For the Bab one, and it consists of all six patterns, it does not have any single pattern. Whereas in Bab fa'ala, تفعل أفعل تفعل تفاعل ينفعل يفتعل يفعل يستفعل, other nine patterns and other nine bobs, they have measured masdar form, and this one is this masdar form. I mean the bob one al fail al sulasi al mujarrad, it has got the masdar form on based on simai, which is heard from the Arab people, and it has, it is in the usage of those people. That is why we call them. In the terminology we mention it. The scholars mention it. Al Masdar Al Simai. So from Bab to from Fa'ala up to Istafala, other nine forms, the Masdar are Qiyasi, measured form. So first thing you should understand this concept. And in the Simai forms, the Simai, that is the first Bob. As I said, it has got many patterns. For example, let us take Kataba. Its master form is Kitabatun. Kataba means he wrote. Yaktu means he writes. And you see here, uktub means write. And in these patterns, you may find easier that in kataba, he wrote means subject he is present, and wrote the past tense, the tense is also present. In nektubu, he writes or he is writing or he will write, where you can find the subject as well as the tense. Uktub means you write. It is a command as again subject is present. So and fail amr, the form is always present. When you say masdar, masdar means minus of subject, minus of tense. There won't be any subject and there won't be any tense. You understand? I hope you remember that when we were doing our school studies, we were taught that the concept is called gerund and infinitive. Gerund and infinitive. For example, uh, to smoke is injurious to health, and we were asked to write to make it as gerund form. Then we wrote as smoking is injurious to health. We converted the to smoke is injurious to health as smoking is injurious to health. I hope you remember, boys. This we were doing in our school studies. The same concept you may you may refer to here for the form of masdar. See, in smoking is injurious to health, where you find where you don't find any tense or subject. It's a common statement. புகைப்பிடித்தல் உடலுக்கு கேடானது. இப்போ யாரு புகைப்பிடித்தா, அவரு இவரு முன்னாடி எந்த காலத்துல பண்ணாங்க, இந்த காலத்துல பண்ணாங்க, அதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே கிடையாது. ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட், அவ்வளவுதான். அதுதான் மஸ்தர். புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் உங்களுக்கு, இல்லையா? ஸோ மஸ்தர் ஸ்மோக்கிங் இஸ் injurious to health, which means it's common. Another example I'll tell you. Learning Arabic is essential to understand Quran and Sunnah. So learning is essential. So இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு learning is essential to understand Quran and Sunnah. Where learning is masdar, it is minus of subject and minus of tense. Um, so this is called the masdar form. In Arabic, as I said, the first bab has got many patterns. For example, kataba has got is masdar from kitabatun, means writing. Darasa, he studied, it's masdar from dirasatun. Dirasatun means studying. Okay, kitabatun, dirasatun. It is on the pattern of fi'alatun. Okay, and similarly, uh, the verb nasara, nasara yansuru has got another masdar form. It is nasrun. It is on the pattern of fa'ilun. Nasrun means helping. And you can see in Quran, Nasrun minallahi wa fathun karibun. Nasrun minallahi wa fathun karibun. Nasrun and fathun, both are masdar. Nasrun it is Nasra in pattern. Fatah is from Fatah yaftu pattern. But if the masdar form is Nasrun, it is and fathun, both are on the pattern of fa'alun. So we do not have any such pattern we have in masdar. Each and every form will have different kind of masdar for the bab 1. As far as the bab 2, from fa'ala up to istafa'ala, the 10th pattern, we will have a kind of only one masdar, that is called masdar qiyasi. For example, fa'ala, or we can say example allama. What is this masdar form? Fa'ala is taf'ilun. Then allama, its masdar is ta'limun. That's it. Kharraja, takhrijun. Sabbaha, tasbihun. Everything is based on the pattern taf'ilun. That is we say it is masdarun qiyasiyun, the measured masdar. Similarly, other forms, fa'ala, fa'ala, it is masdar form is mufa'alatun or fi'alun. Af'ala, its masdar form is if'alun. Aslama, islamun. Okay, and then tafa'ala, its masdar form is tafa'ulun. تعلم تعلم and تفاعل تفاعل infعل افتعل افعل استفعل. Okay, so we have got the measured masdar forms for the bab 2 to 10. Only the masdar has different patterns in the bab 1, that is bab the bab al-sulasi, I mean al-fi'l al-sulasi al-mujarrad. It has got masdar simai. I hope you have understood the concept of Masdar. Inshallah, we will be doing a greater study in our study. Definitely, that will help you. The way Dr. Abdul Sab has mentioned, has brought the, the pattern uh, which he has carried out throughout this book will definitely will help us to understand Masdar in a better form. Inshallah, definitely we will enjoy it. Inshallah, uh, this Masdar form is very much used in translation. This is what uh, I'm trying to say now. This Masdar form is very much used in translation part, the translation field, because in the translation field we do not use the direct verb. Understand? For example, Sammama Yusammimu. Sammama means he designed. Yusammimu, he designs. What is his Masdar form? It is from Bab Fa'ala, so Tasmimun. Tasmimun is designing. So we use Masdar form. This book is designed. For example, this book is designed by this company. So we need to use the verb summima. Sammama is active voice and summima is passive voice, right? Summima hadal kitab, right? Yes, instead of using summima hadal kitab, we use tamma tasmeem hadal kitab. Tasmeem. Tamma means to complete, be completed. Tasmeem means designing is completed. The tamma, we use the verb tamma, and then we use the masdar form of the verb, which is used in the English text. تم التصميم تم تصميم هذا الكتاب من قبل هذه الشركة اسمه شركة. You understand? So in translation part, this Masdar plays an important role. You will understand inshallah in our study once we finish the our book 1, book 2 and book 3. Alhamdulillah, we finish book 1 and book 2 and book 3. Inshallah, you will also study the translation part where you find how Masdar is used in the translation, inshallah. Okay, boys. Alhamdulillah, with this concept, with this study, with the grammatical analysis and the introduction of the Masdar, we conclude the session. Thanks for joining. Jazakumullah khairan. Barakallah fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.